so nervous. Oh my God. Anyway, I just came up with a list of 48 things that I've learned within my first 48 years of life. Haha. But seriously, this is just stuff that I have written down, I've noticed, and when you see me looking down, I'm looking at my list. So, see? And it's actually 48. Ooh, okay. So, not in any particular order of importance, but just as I was thinking them up and writing them down. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't let nobody sneak up on you. Life is not a Scooby-Doo cartoon. Let people talk. Their opinions are none of your business. Let them talk. I'm at the age personally where, okay, what is that what you believe? Okay, let's roll with it, or you can roll with it, because I don't care. 48 years old, we don't care. Number 3, self-care is highly important. Mentally, physically, hygienically, spiritually, hairfully. Self-care is highly important. Number 4, have a high self-awareness. Kind of ties in with number 2. If you are highly self-aware of who you are, what you do, what it is you will do, what you won't do, can't nobody tell you about you. You already know. You got a knowledge. You don't have to explain yourself. Number 5, be a blessing in the lives of others. Don't take away from people. You want to put pluses on the scoreboard, not minuses. You want to add. You want to be a good team player. Okay? Never compare. I'm sorry. Number 6, never compare. We learn that comparison is a thief of joy, so don't do it. The only person that you should compare yourself to is who you used to be, and be better. I know we all have heard that, seen it, smelled it, tasted it, touched it. But maybe somebody in there hasn't. So never compare, because it will bring you down for no reason. Number 7, pray to your higher power. Whatever it is you may believe in, whatever it is that you have knowledge of. Let yourself be guided by your higher power to do good, to do what's actually good. And we innately know in our hearts what is good. You know right from wrong. I think I'm so hopeful that y'all do. I just do the absolute best you can. Treat people the way that you would want to be treated. Okay. Stay hydrated. I'm sorry, number 8, stay hydrated. Whether it be water, watermelon, cucumbers, whatever foods that have a high concentration of water, do that, because you will be surprised. You think that, when you have that little mucus, you could feel totally clear and cleaned, but as soon as you start eating watermelon, like the high water content fruits, and drinking your water, make sure you take a little dash of Celtic salt before it, you'll be surprised how much little phlegm and like mucus will come out. It sounds disgusting, but it doesn't need to be inside you when you rather have it out. So, number 9, get lymphatic massages. I have a star next to it because that's what I need to do. I had one massage once and it was great. And I said, well, I just wanted to see what it felt like. And of course it made me feel like a new person. So get lymphatic massages. Go on Google and go to lymphatic massages near me. And it'll be a list of them, because I was even surprised that so many of them offered it, but some of them was just RA massages. Some of the places will have offering in the website of the services that they provide. So do that. Number 10, eat well. Melons hydrate well, so it ties in with number 8. Number 11 would be friendly does not mean flirting. Lord. Just because somebody friendly, and vice versa, just because you friendly to somebody does not mean you're flirting, hopefully. Unless you mean it. But my point is, just to stick to the point, friendly does not always mean flirting. Friendly ain't always flirting, and flirting ain't always, I don't know. But if somebody is just being nice and polite to you, hey, how you doing? You have a good day. I hope yours is better. Let me get the door for you. I see you got the boxes. You look good in orange. Type stuff like that. Ain't nobody necessarily flirting with you. And just because if I say it to you, you look nice in yellow, I'm not flirting. I like yellow. I'm just a happy-go-lucky person. I just want to be me. And you should be you. Okay? I'm just being overly dramatic. Just I don't know, because it's just how I am sometimes. Number 12, it's okay to be happy-go-lucky, dorky, and goofy. Yeah, it is. Because if I wasn't, sometimes I like to think that I look young. If I wasn't, I wouldn't look as beautiful and as young as I do. Anyway, number 13, drop the rigid image that you have of yourself. Don't take yourself too seriously, because we don't make it out of here alive anyway. So there's no point in being all tight all the time. Just loosen up, straight up. Number 14, think before you speak. You ever come across some people and they don't think before they speak. They rather for a joke to be said and the joke rather than thinking about like considering somebody's feelings. It's like, oh, you shouldn't have said that. Oh man, you old enough to not do that. I mean, I've learned that through life. Not like yesterday. I learned it like when I was like 8. Think before you speak, Michelle. Okay. Number 15. Take your time in and with your greatness. Life is not a race. It is a marathon. So take your time. You will arrive at where you're supposed to be in your greatness when you are supposed to get there. Everybody is not on the same watch. Everybody is not on the same stop clock. Everybody ain't gonna be a gold medal winner. That means it's a race. Let me back up. It's a marathon. So you get your prize when you reach your goal, your personal goal. Your goal is not everybody else's goal. Number 16. Pay more attention to people's mannerisms and attitudes than what they have to say. Or even it out. But you have to pay more attention to people's attitudes, mannerisms, to know if they're approachable or how to approach them, or just, hey, sometimes a lot of people, well, I know I don't pounce on people. Hey, how you doing? Let's be friends today and all that. I don't do all of that stuff. But I just treat everybody equally across the board. And then if I feel like, oh, they cool, and I could kind of be a little bit more friendly and like maybe throw a little joke in there or whatever. But I'll joke with the person, but not about the person. So that brings me to number 17. Stop overspending, trying to keep up with trends. You know better. Especially with social media now, everything is like, people comfortably and relaxfully, it's a word today, will put on like the best stuff, like stuff that's like name brand, and they trying to sell brands and stuff, and it works because y'all be buying up that stuff, and I don't. I have on a robe that is unisex. I told my mom, I said it's a unisex robe. She said, stop being nasty. We joke like that, but this is like my favorite thing to wear. This is of course from the beauty supply, whatever. But I'm at home and I work at home, or do I live at work? But don't overspend trying to keep up with trends. Get you a few classic pieces. Make yourself look like old money. I'm one to talk, but yeah, just don't overspend. Spend money on things that'll serve you in life, not break your pockets. Okay, which brings me to number 18. Be organized so you don't have to buy replacements. I almost rebought a handheld vacuum cleaner. I like my handheld vacuum cleaner because I do like little spot cleanings. If I have leaves on the floor, I dragged in something like, oh goodness, I didn't clean off my shoes right, so I vacuum it up. But my vacuum was missing for about a week or so, and I almost, because this is October 9th, so we are still within. Oh shit! Where did that fall? See that tape? It says thankful. Anyway, that's staying in. I'm not editing that out. You would think I did not do that on purpose. I thought that tape was right. I thought that tape was sticky. Man, that tape need to have a question mark behind it. Anyway, I'm sweating now. I'm so nervous. So, where was I? Oh yeah, my vacuum cleaner that I almost rebought, because right now we are in the middle of, it's Prime Day, so I almost bought it. I had it in my cart. I was like, this is better than the one I got. I like this. And I like devices. I like little small gadgets, trinkets, and stuff like that. And so I found my vacuum cleaner. I went down there with my little flashlight. I bought that on Amazon too. And I looked for it and I found it and I plugged it up. So I took the little vacuum cleaner out of my cart. Haha. So, number 19. Eat a green salad every day. Eat a green salad every day. Self-explanatory. I was doing that for a nice while, and then I don't know what happened, but I need to get that balance back. I'm not just like bread and dough every day, but I need to get my green salad consumption back up. Number 20. We really do have food at home. Mix some stuff up. Take the chicken out of the freezer. Thaw something out. Eat that California medley. Make a soup. Put everything that tastes right together in a pot and cook it. We got food at home. We really do. We got food at home. Number 21. What did I say? Oh, let them feet breathe. That's important. Let them feet breathe. Moist feet all day is not good. I'm kind of all over the place. Let your feet breathe. Toes close together and sweat and socks. Okay, so I had to be stopped because my camera, it ran out of space. But I'm continuing. Where I left off was let them feet breathe and get the moist feet all day is not good. Just like I stated earlier, I probably don't even need to say this, but okay. When I was talking about like the feet the toes being pressed together and then the sweat, and then, you have to let the air circulate. Even though if you may have like the shoes that they have air holes in them, but it's nothing like put on a sandal, like when you're in the house, and put on soft socks and put some little Vaseline or moisturizer or whatever on your feet, but to keep them soft, but don't keep them like moist. Moist feet is not good. So keep them nice and dry and clean and stuff like that. And number 22, put a natural oil on your hair. Put a natural oil like Botana on your scalp. I got this Botana oil that I've been seeing because I am one of those people also. For certain things, I will follow trends and buy stuff because I need to probably show a picture of my hair before now. It's not super long, but it's not short either. It's a nice length, and I like the how texture's been doing lately. It's not all like frizzy and all over the place, but I just put one of those natural oils like Botana on your scalp. I have a Botana oil and it's got an applicator tip on there, and I just squeeze it like on my scalp and you can feel it running, and then you take your fingers and just massage it in. And scalp massages are good anyway, so do that. Or this is what I do. I should not tell you what to do. That's not right. We are at number 23. Don't be shy. Post the video. Self-explanatory. I don't care if it is bad, but I did way long time ago last week when I posted the video about solitude. I don't know why my heart started beating real fast. I'm like, what is going on? I'm only recording. This is not even published. So I put it out. It was like 1minute and 40 seconds, and I meant every word of it. Nah. We are at number 24. Get a good skincare routine. I'm preaching to the choir because I need to get a better one where I don't even use face soap. What did I use? Oil of Olay? I use the Olay, and then I put some astringent that I have on my face. I'll show it to you. I'll take a picture and I'll pop it up like right here. But I try to make sure I keep the astringent, because astringents pull, and make your face feel tighter. Not like dried out tight, but healthy tight. Firm. Get a good skin routine. Skin all over, not just face. Neck, décolletage, your legs, all that. And so it brings us to number 25. Journal every day if you can. Just do a mind dump. Don't leave all this stuff inside of your body. Be sure you know how your body has to excrete. You have to go number 1, you have to go number 2. Sometimes you might have to get stuff out. Get stuff out of your mind too. Your mind, body, spirit, physicality, mind, body, spirit. So they all work together. Don't leave words. Don't have an untold story that you just linger in. Get that stuff out. Okay. Number 26, bentonite clay yourself every once in a while. They pull out impurities. Makeup, that's what I do. I'll get some bentonite clay, and I'll put it with a little bit of water. They say mix it with water, mix it with ACV, apple cider vinegar, and use like plastic and use glass. Be sure not to use anything, no metals, no stainless steels and stuff like that, because something about the clay, it dissolves metal. So just use glass and plastic if you want to work with bentonite clay. Number 26. That was number 26. Number 27, tend to your personal needs. If you know you like soft down pillows with feathers, get those. If you like just the fluffy ones with just a cotton filling, get those. Tend to your personal needs. You cannot pretend to be happy with stuff you don't like. Just tend to your own personal needs. Like this. It's not really a need, but it makes me feel good. I really like this cup. I can drink out of something smaller than this, but I don't want to. I'm tending to my personal needs. It brings us to number 28. Throw things away, sell, or give them away. The house is not getting any bigger just because you got more stuff. Get rid of that stuff. I almost want to laugh because it's always kind of tight in this house. Like what? We're not hoarders like pathways. Like I got to make a left here and a tight right there. But there's some things we take a look around and we're like, oh yeah, you're going. You can stay. It's a lot of things. They just need to be put up, put away, or sold, or thrown away. But your house is not getting any bigger just because you got more stuff. Remember that. Where are we? Number 29. Yeah, number 29. Don't give scraps and don't accept scraps. So you give what you get, and you get what you give. Life is cyclical. A boomerang. A circle, 360. That's all I gotta say. Don't spread your misery. If you're miserable about something, you don't have to voice that stuff all the time. Just mind dump. Go back to the number that I said. Get that stuff out, but don't dump it on nobody else. People are not your trash can. If you're feeling like, I wish somebody would ask me. I'm not asking you, what's wrong? No, you got a mouthpiece, use it, or you can write down something, or pray for a solution. Thank you. Okay, and number 31, whatever you focus on grows. If you focus on problems, they grow. If you focus on solutions, you can find them. Self-explanatory, I think. Number 32, cherish or learn from the past, but live in the now, live in the present. I know everybody's past is not something that they really want to go back and, oh, I wish days were like this again. Some parts of it are. Some people have charmed lives, and they probably still do. Cherish it, or learn from it, or learn to treat people better. I remember somebody said, and it was good advice. They said, treat people better than they deserve. It's not bad. It don't cost you nothing to be kind. But we already know not to get ran over. Don't let anybody run you over. So just be cool. Number 33, be mindful and anticipate the needs of loved ones. Some examples. When you anticipate the needs, oh, you shriveled up, you must be cold. Freeze, let me get you a blanket. Just kind of accommodate your loved ones, your people, your significant other, whatever. People shouldn't have to ask and be like, oh, could you give me some tissue because I keep sneezing? Oh my God. Could you give me some water? God, it sure is hot out there. Just kind of like, oh, you might need some water. You might, even if they don't need it, at least you were accommodating. Okay. Number 34, listen to your own heart intuition. Know the difference between ego and intuition, and pray for those gifts. Pray for discernment. You might not just be all set with, oh, I know the difference between my ego and my intuition because such and such God gonna give you what you want, and God knows what you like, and so do the devil. You know what I'm saying? Be sure you discern which part is giving you some information. Just, you gotta pray about that, because sometimes people's intuition can be clouded by ego. Consider it. That's all I'm asking. Number 35, watch comedy. I watch comedy with breakfast, like on the weekends, because I don't eat, well, I do eat breakfast, but it's so late, it's usually brunch. Anyway, like on the weekends, we'll eat breakfast, and I'll say, and then Rel be like, what you want to watch, comedy? And you know it. I'm not getting ready to watch CNN while I'm eating. I'm not getting ready to look at these October horror Halloween movies and stuff while I'm eating. No, you know what I'm saying? The food should go with the mood. Where are we? Number 36. Bad news is not necessarily the end of the world. Everything is left up to interpretation. Everything is left up to, I guess, interpretation. How do you look at it? Is it really bad? Or are you looking at it like it's the end of the world? Consider a solution. Consider some light being shed on a situation. Like, I wouldn't know, y'all situations, but bad news is not necessarily always the end of the world. Because I had bad news. I thought that I was, I thought that, a medical diagnosis was going to take me out of it, because you just don't know. You don't know until you get better understanding. You do some research, you ask the medical professionals, and then they say, well, there's hope. There's hope. And then you pray to your higher power for some answers and for some guidance. And then you feel just a little bit more comfortable in, this news. Not to say that, give it to me again. No, you don't want that. You don't want a bad medical diagnosis again. But I'm cool. I'll talk about that on a later video. And so we come to, why do I keep losing my place? Okay, number 37. Be solution oriented. Be solution oriented. You people sometimes will talk about the problem, and you on the other side of the problem, like, here's what I could do, here's what I could suggest. How about considering this, that, and other? I believe that some people who are not solution oriented or stuck on being miserable or used to it. Familiarity breeds comfort. Rise up. Number 38. Joke with people and never about them. We all have feelings. Just joke with them. If they have such a welcoming personality for you to do so. But not about them. Some people feel like just because they joking, or they try to talk about, make fun of you under the guise of, okay, I'm just playing. Why are you playing like that though? You know what I'm saying? I don't play with you like that. Concentrate on that. Kind of, just look at that for what it is. Okay, I need to put my thumb down here because I don't be knowing where I am. Okay. Number 39. When your energetic battery is drained, go recharge. Just like you would with your phone. Like your phone is not really ever, unless it is actually dying. But the battery every day, you're like, oh my battery dying, it needs to be charged. I think it just needs to be recharged rather than saying the word dying every day. Like it's dying, but it's recharged. But it's dying. You're not dying because you are tired. It's like you just need to be recharged. So go lay down on your bed, your charging pad. Your recharging pad, and get recharged like you would your phone. Okay, number 40. Stretch. Inhale and exhale into the stretches. It's really important because the older I get, the more stiff I feel. I think it's just nature. And I always, every now and then, I have to lift them up, go breathe into it, especially like my hamstrings. I got to stretch those out more than I do. I got to get on the floor and I got to actually use the equipment. I got to use the yoga mat, stretch is helpful. And get some sunlight. I'm getting a lot of sunlight right now. To the right of me, it's coming in. That's why I came in this room. It's hot. I'm hot. I'm getting through. Thank you for sticking with me this long. Okay, number 42. You ain't fat. That is bloat. You are not fat. That's bloat. Especially trip off this. When you have done your exercise and you have done, worked out, whether it be your floor exercises, riding the bike, you're bouncing on the ball. That's more lymphatic stuff. And then you still got this belly. You still got this, like, what in the world am I doing wrong? And then I was thinking maybe laxatives. But Rel was like, he was the one who said, he was like, you still got the stomach. You lost weight, getting more tone. But what is going on with the stomach? He said, you probably are just bloated, Shell. Get some sculpting cleanse. He got me some sculpting cleanse. Because I was having digestive problems anyway. That ain't good. I was having digestive problems. As far as, I won't say digestion as a whole, I would say part of it. The elimination part of it wasn't happening. So now I take like this Chinese dieter's tea. I'll pop it up here and show you what I'm talking about. But you really got to be careful with this stuff. Sometimes some people don't have to take the whole thing. You could take half of it, save the other half for like the next day or something. It might just depend on how backed up you are. But eliminate. Get this stuff out of you. Number 43. I'm almost finished. Number 43. Unplug from devices and go daydream. That is very important. You never really, I shouldn't say you. I know I haven't really had a daydream where it's something I've stuck in a circle of thoughts I don't want to think about. It's always something like, man, I would love to go to XYZ. I would love to have this, that, and the other. Man, I would love to just be off today. I want my hair to look like that. Just daydreaming, like getting down into your daydreams. Because you always come out of it feeling like a new person. Daydreaming is so cool. Daydreaming is good. Just know when to do it, where to do it. Do it on the highway in a snowstorm. Be cool. Number 44. Limit your refined sugar and read labels at the grocery store. When you limit your refined sugar, and when you, especially and sodium, it cuts down on the bloat. Get water. It drinks. I drink a lot of spring water. My feet swell sometimes. Hope it's not anything with my kidneys, but I really stay on top of my elimination processes so I don't have things backed up. She can't get it out, so that's why they clogging up in other places. When you don't eliminate, those fluids and those toxins will go other places. That's all I'm saying. Number 45, love completely. There is no point in half stepping. I'm not going to show all my love and I'm not going to pour all in because I don't want to get played and look stupid for love. No, that's not me. I'm going to love you all the way. I'm going to try to climb in your shirt with you while you're wearing it. It's just goofy stuff. I'm going to do all that. I do that. Don't I, real? Yep. Mm-hmm. And what it is not a point in I'm scared to love. Just don't do it then. You don't want to do it. You're scared. Just stay out of love. Stay out of it. But I hope you find it. 46. Stop all the complaining. It's okay to be quiet on some things. Don't use people as your trash can. It's not trash day. We get trash picked up on Tuesday. Every day is not Tuesday. Have something nice to say. Or just be quiet. Number 47. Don't assume all people are kind and polite just because you are. For example, you hold a door for somebody and they just rush right on through and don't say thank you. Remember, you did not do that for them. You did it because you're a polite person. You're a good person. You're nice and you want to make stuff just a little bit easier on somebody. Don't expect nobody to be like, oh, thank you. Just because that's how you are. Everybody ain't like you. Everybody is different. I've come across some people and I used to be, you didn't say thank you. I don't care no more. I've been raised the way I was raised, cultivated, I should say. And that's how I am. I'm polite. The next person don't necessarily have to be polite to me. I tell you what though, whenever it is somebody who is like kind of impolite to me, it'll be somebody maybe a month or a week or so later. This happened a while ago. I was in line at the grocery store. There was a man in front of me. I had like enough stuff to fit in my hands and I put it up there. And then the man in front of me, I heard him when he said it. I want to pay for her stuff too. He was just nice. He wasn't flirting. Really, it's not flirting. He was just nice. I want to pay for her stuff. I was all, and I had my money in my hand. I was like, but sir, you do not have to do that. He was like, that's fine. Just pay it forward. And see, I love people like that. That's the world I like to be in. I don't like the rudes and the impolites. They make my scalp itch. Anyway, we are at number 48. The first 48. Listen to the solfeggio frequencies. Like, I'll listen to, you could go on YouTube. I'll put a chart here so you know what I'm talking about. I listen to them, the 432 hertz. And what the 432 hertz will do for you is reduce stress and promote relaxation and expand consciousness. I don't want to be closed-minded. I don't want to be just shut off. I mean, I'm here to expand and increase and live abundantly. So anything that I could do and learn to be and do better, I'm going to do it. And that's why I'm telling you about it. Haha. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'll always be assuming like ain't nobody looking at this. I don't know. Thank you for my 40 subscribers. For real. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Oh, and then there's a bonus. There's a bonus to the 48. Grounding pads like earth and earthing. And you put your feet on the ground or in the grass in nature, and you will pull in negative ions and it will pull out positive ions. Positive ions are those things inside of you that don't have any balance and they make you feel like confused, baffled, brain fog. You put your feet on the grass and you just let it, and it is where it's kind of a little bit of a process of elimination. So put your feet, you can learn more if you go, I'll put a link, Dr. Clint Ober, Ober. So, and that's what I have to say about that. Those are my 48 things that I have learned in my first 48 years of living. I have a part 2. Well, I almost do have a part 2. Almost. So I've got about 5 of them so far. But I was just thinking I was doing a mind dump. I'm going to get ready for work. All I have to do is leap over the phone on this other side is where I work. So I'm probably gonna put on a lighter work robe. Thanks for watching. Eat well, hydrate, go grounding, get some sunlight, mind your business. Be a blessing to somebody. Just be a blessing. I will talk to you later. Thank you.